think we should be live. I think. The StreamYard is telling me we're live.
I think we're live.
Anybody check and see? Jessica, I got a audio check from you, please.
Sure. Yeah, we haven't done that, have we?
Oh.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, how about you, Chad?
Testing one, two, three. How do I sound?
Yeah, like Chad.
Yeah, screw you too.
You sound like Chad. Oh my goodness. All right, guys. Let's hashtag one up me tonight, guys. Stupidest thing you've done while caching. As soon as we start the show, you start calling in. I want to hear all everybody's stories tonight. See if we can get a new winner, maybe a two-time winner. Somebody's never won before. I think Gary's won. The GBs have won, haven't they? Yeah, they won.
Yep.
Oh, I gotta get. Oh, I'm so unprepared tonight.
Yeah.
I'm keeping track of callers, correct?
Yeah, that's kind of the job.
Well, not necessarily to keep track. We don't always do that.
No, I usually keep track. I usually so it makes it easier on the later.
But I mean, like, I'm getting addresses and whatnot. That's
Yes,
my question.
yes.
Okay. Alrighty. So
All right, that's something you gotta do.
I will do that.
Yep, they can't win if they can't win if they don't play. The old saying. You know what I mean?
Well, mean Vern.
Yes,
What I mean?
Vern.
Don't be making fun of my middle
Can I
name.
finish something? Can I finish? I just popped Jesse. Can I finish?
I don't know why that's so funny to me. It's really funny.
So, that's Perot, dude.
That's Perot.
That's
That's Ross Perot.
Which we were trying to tell our kids the story, because I think Toby was asking. Said there have been three people in the debate, or So yeah, when there's an independent, it doesn't happen very often. I think the last time it happened was Ross Perot. He's like, "Who's Ross Perot?" I'm like, "He was a short little billionaire." He's like, "Can I finish? Can I finish?
well, bigger
Can I
than-
finish? Can I finish? Can I finish?" Yeah,
I actually voted for him.
you did. You voted for Ross Perot. God bless you. God bless you. Can I finish?
He isn't the first president that, or first person that I voted for that did not become president. So won't be the last
Yeah,
either.
I haven't won. I haven't won every time. I'll freely admit that. All right. All right, Jesse, you ready?
All right, there we go. I think I'm ready.
Jed, you ready, sir?
I'm prepared.
I'm ready.
here.
Okay. All right, guys. Here we go. Let's record on this thing. And hope people call in. All right, here we go. 3. Oh, let me fix this. All right, 3, 2, 1.
You wanna know how to find it. Seek it out when they hide it. You know it's in the bag when it's an easy grab. But come on, take a chance now. So go, geocache. And if you need help, we're right there in a flash. If you got a question, just call in and ask. Uncover the stash on the Geocaching Podcast. The Geocaching Podcast.
Welcome, everyone. It is Wednesday. It is 8:30. It's been just once again time for the Geocaching Podcast. My name is Scott Burks. We have shorted its many components, and please welcome to my virtual left, my co-host, Chad. Sports 27.
Howdy, y'all. Have you ever done something worthy of a Darwin Award while caching? This might be one of the more interesting shows we've ever done.
That's right, Chad. Tonight's episode 640, recorded live on November 11th, 2020, is the One Up Me contest, Chad. Stupidest things you've done while caching. Phone lines are now open, guys, so give us a call, 808-468-7924. That is 808-GOT-SWAG. And for you international callers, you can get into the game as well. You can give us a call free via the web at collinstudio.com/show/GCPC. And Chad, we want to thank, before we do anything, we want to thank Practical Geocaching, our boys at Practical Geocaching, our friends, for sponsoring the show and sponsoring this contest. they usually give the One Up Me contest. So I can't offhand remember what the prize is for tonight, but I'm sure Jim will let me know in the chat room in a second
Mhm.
because we talked about it a while ago. But I know you get the coveted One Up Me contest winner path tag.
Ooh.
Yeah, how about that? And Chad, I don't want to get too much into this. No, I'll do it later. Chad, let's talk about Patreon before we do anything else, guys.
Okay.
Costs a lot of money to make the show work. We now do 2 shows, one every other week, doubles the price almost, and it's expensive. And we just paid bills, a lot of bills the other day, last month, because as you guys know, October was our 2-year anniversary, and so like that's when I re-upped everything, and boom. So yeah. So we appreciate your help. 2 ways to do it, guys. First is PayPal. You do a one-time donation to us, whether it be $5, $50. We don't care. You go to paypal.me. That's PAYPAL.me/the geocaching podcast. And you just, you send us whatever you can. We'd really appreciate it. I know it's hard with COVID and the holidays coming up. Chad, the holidays are coming up. We have to see the holidays are coming up now. That's insane.
Wow.
That's insane. Or you can join Patreon, Chad.
Mm-hmm.
Patreon, guys. The extra audio, extra video, only available to our Patreon members. So much has been dropped on Patreon in the last couple of weeks. Chad, did you watch the video?
No, it's marked as unread right now, so it's like I've been busy. Sorry, I didn't get around to it.
No, we got a lot.
But I will be watching it soon.
We got some nice responses over the creative cash contest that we videoed. So that's one of the many things we have on there. So you get path tags and coins and stuff in the store. I dropped a lot of stuff. Chad, guess what?
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of the store, I'll talk about this next week on the Cash or Coffee. But yeah, the store is getting a revamp. We're moving stores. Chad. I've decided to move stores.
Okay, we keep them the same shirts.
Oh yeah, I've added a bunch already to the new store. I've added a bunch
Okay.
to the new store. They're just not live yet. I also, Chad. So guys, Patreon, anything you can would help out. We appreciate it very much. That's patreon.com. Become a patron. Chad, I talked to Christian Mackey.
Awesome.
We had a little powwow.
We got the design settled on.
He's designing a coin for us as we speak.
Okay.
We're gonna have 2 coins, Chad. We're gonna have a Patreon coin, and we're gonna have an everybody can purchase coin. It's limited number run. Once they're out, they're done. Once they're done, they're done. For our patrons, a brand new tier for patrons. If you want the Christian Mackey, and he says it's gonna rock. He said to me, he's like, he said to me, your logo is awesome. I can't wait to see he's got some really cool ideas on what we're gonna do with the logo to turn it into a coin. I look forward to seeing it.
I can't wait to see it. I love Chris Mackey coins.
Yep. So I'm excited for that. Waiting to see. He's sketching it right now. He's gonna get back to me probably next day or so. And then so we officially taken the hurdle on the coins. So we're going to what?
Speaking of coins, I got my
You got your toilet paper coin? Nice, there you go.
Yeah.
You got your toilet paper coin. So yeah, guys. So anything you can to help us with Patreon, we really appreciate it. A lot of stuff coming up for patrons only. So we'd appreciate it. It's patreon.com. That's patreon.com/the geocaching podcast.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Tonight's show is brought to you by Cachly. Cachly is an advanced geocaching app for iOS. It features powerful online and offline features, including filtered searches, offline maps, and offline saving of caches. Cachly has hundreds of advanced features that will make your geocaching experience just that much better. Get more info at cachly.com. That's CACHLY.com.
And tonight we're sponsored by Logwork. Logwork, the creators of the fantastic logbook, made with genuine write-in-the-rain paper. The logbook designed for the micro-containers of the present and future, geared towards the hider who would rather go caching than do cache maintenance. Find them at logwork.com. That's LOGWERK.com.
It's also brought to you by FTF Geocacher Magazine. FTF Geocacher is the magazine for geocachers written by geocachers. With 6 issues a year, FTF offers practical advice, instant tips, cacher bios and milestones, geocaching events, trail tales, and all things geo-related. Find them at ftfgeocacher.com.
And by the Max Suds Body Company. Max Suds Body Company makes handmade bath and body products from all natural oils and butters. Items such as Poison Me Gone soap, itch spray, and 2-cent choices of bug spray are all great for outdoor enthusiasts like geocachers. At Max Suds Body, we have you covered from head to toe. Find them at maxsudsbody.com. That's MACSUDSBODY.com.
And by Practical Geocaching. Like everyone else, we've watched COVID spike to higher levels. As a service, we're extending our free pusher tool offer. Yay, the free pusher tool.
Yes.
Offer to the end of the year. All orders of $25 or more, pre-tax, of course, will get a pusher tool. And we'd like to remind people that geocaching supplies make great gifts and stocking stuffers. So buy them now to have them for the holiday season. Find them at practicalgeocaching.com. That's PRACTICAL geocaching.com.
And as I figured, Jim mentioned in the chat room, he says the winner gets the 52-piece cut numbered log package. That's a pretty sweet package. Yeah, that's kind of a nice one. And a GCPC 9 as a prize for all who call in. What's a GCPC 9? I don't know what that is. But it's free. Nobody gets it. Do you know what that is, Chad?
GCPC, I think, is us. So
It
is he has something special?
I don't know. And by Arted Crafted. Arted Crafted creates unique geocaching themed tees and custom designs for you or your geocaching group, with adult sizes ranging from small to 5XL. If you have an idea for a shirt design and you can't find it, you've come to the right place. Please give us the opportunity to show you how we can enhance your caching experience with your own custom designs. Visit them at artedcrafted.com. That's ARTEDCRAFTED.com.
And finally, by pattags.com for all your swag and pattag needs. Visit our website to get creative help, to trade or log tags, or to purchase your own personalized pat tags. With over 41,000 tags to collect, pattags.com is everything you need to start your pat tag obsession. Visit them at pattags.com. That's PATHTAGS.com.
And as always, you can find links to our sponsors on our website or
in our show notes.
Oh, Jim says available only. Oh, so this GCPC 9 as a prize, it's only for calling into the show. Only people who call into the GCPC contest get this prize. And this is for anybody. You call in, you win a prize, guys. You call in, you get a prize.
Awesome.
Simple as that. Who can beat that? You tell us a story, you get free stuff. You might even get the coveted path tag, maybe.
And you can call us for free on the web.
And you call us for free on the web. Yeah, Jolene says she can't call. She's at work. You're just not trying, Jolene. Come on.
You got to whisper at work.
That's quitters. Come on. Winners make the call. You call in, I promise I'll get you in like that. I will push you straight through. You will call. You'll be top of the list. Boom. Give me a call. 808-468-7924. Chad, we're going to start with Texas. Austin, Texas. Carrot Killer. Hello, sir. Carrot Killer.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hey.
How are you?
Not too bad. Had the day off today for Veterans Day, so that was nice.
Yes. Hey, man.
Yeah.
Happy Veterans Day. Thank you so much for everything you've done. We appreciate it.
Of course, yes.
You're my favorite veteran, for the record.
I will accept that title. Thank you.
I'm sorry. My father's my favorite veteran. So.
Okay. Yes. So you have a wait. Hold on a second. Wait 1 second here. Someone's saying Jill Singles is saying, can we still call in via the web? Yes, you can.
Yes.
There's a scroller at the bottom of the screen. You're going to see it in a couple of seconds. You can call in from the scroller. It's free. All right, go ahead. Carrot Killer, you could have called in free, but you're paying for it. What's up, man?
Damn it. All
I
right.
know, right? So talk to me, man.
Here's my story.
Tell me your story. Hopefully it's not the bear story. Did you win with the bear story or did you lose with the bear story? Last show.
I don't even know if I told the bear story.
You told the bear story on the show in a one-up me contest. Was that the one you were planning on doing this tonight?
Yeah, I've never won, so I didn't win.
Oh, you've lost with the bear story? Wow.
Yeah, I even forgot about that. When I was trying to think of a stupid thing I've done.
You forgot the bear story is the greatest story I've ever heard. You come face to face with a bear and you lost on this show. That's how crazy this show is. You never know.
Yeah.
All right, so let me hear your story.
All right, this story is not nearly as cool as the bear story. So, my wife and I, we we're freshly back here in the Lone Star State, and we were racing to do the Texas County Challenge. So I think it was, I don't know, Thanksgiving time, 2018, and we were in the Panhandle. And obviously up there, you know, it gets a lot colder than down where I live in the Austin area.
Mm-hmm.
And it was snowing. We were in a rental car, and as you know, I have a sizable Jeep, usually is what we're driving.
Jeep.
But I was in a Toyota Corolla.
Mm-hmm.
So it gets dark. We're just rolling through counties, and we come upon one, and I roll up on the snow thinking no big deal. But immediately I sink down in the snow, and underneath what I thought was, you know, hard ground underneath was like muddy water.
Mm-hmm.
And this Toyota Corolla is not coming out.
Is this when you were in the middle?
So-
Is this when you were in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah. So he stole this one
nowhere.
before, but
Panhandle,
yeah, it
Texas.
was good.
You've told this story before.
Yeah, maybe I have.
And you wait. Let me see if
In
I
any
can.
case, you know,
Wait, let me see if I can finish it. You had no phone. You had no signal on phones, correct?
no, I had signal on the phone.
Okay.
But we were, you know, we tried to get it out, couldn't do it.
Yes.
But we could not figure out how to get somebody. But eventually we did. We found somebody who said they'd be there in like 45 minutes.
45.
And of course they came in a Jeep and just towed us out with the winch for a couple $100.
Right, for a couple $100.
Yeah.
I love that.
But what made it even worse was we were working on this thing, the Texas Winter Games, which is like a series of challenges. And one of the things was take a picture of yourself in the coldest location that you find the cache in Texas.
Mhm.
Well, it was 11 degrees right then, which is about the coldest I've ever seen it in Texas.
I was gonna say it can get to
which we were
11
barely
degrees.
in Texas.
It can get to 11 degrees in Texas.
I've never been
mean,
in
we were
Texas with those
probably-
11 degrees.
We were probably within, I know that we were less than 100 miles from Kansas, you know?
Right.
We were at the very tip of Texas, like near the panhandle of Oklahoma, and Kansas was right there. So
Mm-hmm.
we were not in our normal jurisdiction. But in all the commotion, we forgot to even do that. Didn't even think about it for a few days later.
Okay.
So I think the coldest I experienced in Texas was 28 degrees.
28's cold for Texas too.
that was that amount. Yeah, that was freezing for Houston. So when it hits freezing in Houston, everything stops.
As it should. Yes, as it should. All right, Carrot. Always a pleasure to hear from you, sir.
Indeed, gentlemen.
How's your
Have a
wife?
good night.
How's your wife doing?
Oh, she's doing good. She's still working on teaching school tomorrow, and I'm over here studying to do my own teaching eventually.
Yeah, you're gonna. Aren't you retiring? I'm not retiring. Yeah, retiring, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
That's considered retiring, right? You're retiring from the military, right?
retiring from the military soon. Yeah,
Awesome. Congratulations, man. All right, we will talk soon, buddy. I promise.
thanks.
We'll talk soon. All right.
Cool, man.
All right. Talk
See
to
you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Chad, let me hear one of yours before we get to the more calls.
One of mine.
What do you got? Let me
Okay.
hear one of yours. Guys,
So-
808-468-924, 808 got swag. You got a guys, you call, you win a prize. You give us a call, you have a chance. That's beatable right there. Come on, guys, give us a call. Chad's already won. Jesse's already won. So
I was heading to a caching event. So it was a monthly event called Will Cache for Food, and it was at a restaurant, Spring Creek Barbecue, that I've been to probably dozens of times. And as I'm going along, I'm about ready to come up to. I remember it's always past this intersection, and I pull in the parking lot. And usually I have to kind of search for it a little bit when I get in the parking lot. But I decided to glance down at my phone to look it up, look where it is on the map. When I looked back up, the traffic had stopped in front of me.
Oh,
and I totaled my truck.
did you just hit the car? Did you get the car in front of you?
Yeah, I hit a Dodge pickup truck in front of me, and the Dodge pickup truck popped up in the air. Mine went kind of nosed, pushed under it, and it was enough damage that they totaled out my pickup truck that I had for 12 years.
How fast were you going, Chad?
I was only doing like probably 40, 45. It's 45 mile. It's about 45 mile per hour. It's a 6-lane highway split with a center median in between. But it tends to go stop and go there. And I had looked down probably only for a few seconds, and I looked back up, and there was nothing but brake lights. And by the time I hit my brakes, I was already into the back of the Dodge pickup truck.
Did you get to the event before it ended, Chad?
No, I did not. But I did post a note on the event page. Said won't be able to make it. Just here. I'm reading exactly what I wrote. Just hit in a wreck by Highway 6 in Dulles in front of Fitness Connection, and then it's posted using CGO open source on Samsung Galaxy S3 TFTC. And of course, that was the tagline that I used, posted using CGO. That automatically got appended on there. So, but that was December 10th, 2012.
Wow, it's a long time ago, man.
Yeah, the SUV I'm driving right now was purchased on December 17th, 2012.
All right, Chad, I'm bringing in Missouri. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing, man?
Oh, doing all right. I thought I would share with you my story about an electric fence.
Ooh, everyone loves a good electric fence story.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, okay, so this was a couple of years ago. I was still a relatively new cashier. This was one of my first 100 finds, but west of town, there's a gravel road that has 7 or 8 park and grab caches. It's like a mini power trail. And here's the stupid part of it. I knew it was an electric fence because it's pretty obvious to tell when it's an electric fence, right? It's got the
Is it? I don't know.
insulation on it.
I couldn't tell.
You got a solid wire, and then you got these usually white insulators, sometimes black insulators that are on the post that the wires go through and across. And it's and it usually set out a little bit from the fence that it's on as well.
That's a Texas thing.
Yeah. So anyway.
Oh, I grew up with them in Indiana, so.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, despite my knowledge of fences and what make them electric, I still was able to find it with my elbow or my shoulder or something. I was bending down to uncover the cache. It was next to a telephone pole, and next thing I knew, it felt like I got decked in the jaw.
Oh my! So you touched it? You accidentally clipped it?
I feel like I either accidentally brushed up against it or something in the ground, or I touched the ground near enough that it was electrified somehow. I don't remember. It was kind of like it's a word I don't want to say on a family-friendly podcast, but next thing I knew, it felt like I'd been, hit square in the jaw, and it took me a few minutes to kind of get my bearings, and so now I'm thinking, oh crap, I'm gonna die, and I've got my kids with me, and all that stuff.
Did you like drop like a stone? Did you just drop?
I didn't actually fall, but it was like literally, you in the old cartoons when someone gets hit with a mallet and they're kind of like they're acting like an accordion for a while. That's a bit how I felt.
Right.
But the thing, electric fences though, they're high in they're high in voltage but low in amps.
Mm-hmm.
Which means they hurt like heck, but they're not actually going to kill you.
Yeah, It's the current that kills, so that's why it doesn't kill you. It
Yeah.
just it gives you a good jolt.
I can. I don't even know what that would even feel like. I've never been electrocuted. Jesse,
Oh,
you're on mute.
I have.
Have you been electrocuted, Jess?
Not like that. I mean, I've accidentally, touched a outlet or something
Oh, you've
and
gotten.
gotten a little zap, but right, right. And to the point where like you can still kind of feel it, a little while later, but nothing like jolting. That I can recall.
Chad.
Oh yeah, I've been electrocuted. I've been hit
Oh,
by
Yeah.
electric fence as a child, probably 4 or 5 times. But I used to climb over them all the time to get into this field in the. So I grew up out in the country outside of Indianapolis, and there was a farm that had sheep and stuff. We used to like to go ride the sheep. So we'd climb the,
Did
the
you say
electric
we'd
fence.
ride the sheep? Is that what I heard?
Yeah. Well, we talked about mutton busting before. Yeah, you'd literally, and then he would come out there. We're
Yeah.
probably a good several hundred feet away from his house in the back of the field, and he would come out there raising all hell when I was kind of stuff, and then would run and climb over the fence. That's usually when I get shocked is when we're escaping the
Wait, so
the
you were
yard.
so you've done it as a child. You've gotten shocked with electric.
Yeah. And also in a very unusual manner once. So
Ew. Okay, so does it hurt as much as Jay Schultz says it does?
I've never had it like feel like a knock me out kind of thing, but I suppose it depends on where the current travels. But I've had it. It's a good you know shock kind of situation. It definitely. If you hadn't had caffeine that day, you wouldn't need it.
So you were with your kids, you were saying?
Yeah, we were just
Oh man, did they
just
know?
getting some local ones, and
Did they have any idea that you got shocked?
I don't know, they may not remember. It's been a while.
But did you tell them when it happened? Like, I just got shocked.
Yeah, I told them, and I remember they were really worried. They're like, "I hope you're going to be okay. I hope you're going to be okay." Like, and I was thinking the same thing too. I didn't know.
Daddy may die, kids. Daddy may die.
Aw.
Let me show you 911. This is how you call. That's terrible. All right, buddy. Thanks for calling
Well,
in.
luckily we have Google with us, and we can just be like, "Am I okay?" if
Will I
just
die
post
if
it?"
I? All right. Thanks for calling in, man. We appreciate it.
All right, have a good one.
We'll talk to you. Jesse Brown, give me one. Come on. Give me a good one.
So I'm trying to figure out which a different one. I'm looking. I don't know that I'm going to be able to find it. But one that I did find, I actually found your old Periscope video of it, and I posted a link to it in the show notes. And I have a picture. Hold on, let's do this. Let's share my picture. This will give you a good visual. Share. Chrome tab.
Jesse's not prepared.
I have too many Chrome tabs open. I think it's this one. I hope. Okay, it is.
There's Jesse.
So that is looking down.
Yeah. Well, the situation is that you had to go in, and I was all ready to go into this. What is it?
It was like this huge underground tank. It was
Yeah.
nasty.
But it was a rickety old ladder, Chad.
The ladder, like, I was afraid wasn't going to hold me, and I was going to be stuck down there.
Oh,
But it was. I mean, I tried, and I'm like, I really don't think this ladder's gonna hold me. And she's like, all right, I'll do it. I mean, I weigh a good 100 pounds more than her,
all right.
And she got down there. Yeah. And was it
And-
poop down there? What was down there?
It was nasty down there. I mean, it was mud and there was garbage down there, but it was pitch black, so I couldn't see anything except for with my little, I had just the flashlight on my phone because I wasn't carrying a whole bunch of stuff with me.
Mhm.
So I had to, try to maneuver my way around down there. I think there was like a folding chair down there. So I don't. It was just weird, and it was
just in case you want to relax in the sewer, right?
right,
Okay, cool.
and it was just like on the side of a road somewhere. It was in a really weird, random place, like off of a back road somewhere. It was just weird.
Here, hold on. Where's
What do you?
I want this. No, I don't want that. Hold on a second.
What are you trying to do?
Hold on. I'm trying to there. That's what I want to do. I want to do this, and then I want to do this, and then I want to do this. That's what I want to do. There we go. Okay, there you
Oh,
go.
I wouldn't play it.
No, I
It's
don't.
not family friendly.
You can't hear it. So here's a
Okay,
shot.
good.
Here-
No
here's
audio.
me-
It's
here's
not
me
family
testing-
friendly,
Here's me
folks.
testing it, going. I don't think this is gonna hold me. Chad, look at this little rickety little ladder here. Hold on, see if I can get a good shot of here. Look at this thing, Chad. You see that ladder?
Oh man,
Look at that.
it looks like it has rungs missing and stuff.
Oh yeah. There were
It's
rungs missing. There were ones that were only attached on one side.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah, I would. That thing would collapse underneath me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is why Jesse went down there. Look at her. Look.
I think I was saying, "Oh my god, I can't believe I'm doing this right now."
Yeah, it's a sewer. So yeah. So there's Jesse. There's
Like,
Jesse.
what
Actually,
the hell did
this
you
is-
talk me into?
this is when we
Yeah.
actually used to Periscope our stuff. Yeah. So she found it nevertheless. So thank you, Jesse. In the meantime, there's a call.
Gotcha.
All right, I'm gonna move along. I'm gonna bring in the next call here. We got Chicago. We got Wheels 00. Hello, Wheels.
Hello, hello.
Old friend of the show, Wheels. How are you?
What's going on?
My old friend. How are
I'm
you?
good, but it's been a while.
It has been a while. Yes. Damn COVID.
Yeah.
Damn COVID.
Yeah, right.
I mean, tell the last time
But I
seen
was loving
you.
the fact that I was loving the fact that you were pretending to be too heavy to be on that ladder, so you sent Jesse down.
Did you see that ladder, for Christ's sake? No, you were probably listening on the phone. It was ridiculous. It was rickety.
No, I'm listening on the phone, but I'm watching the video, so I could see the pic. I couldn't pass that up. Come on, that was too good. And I do remember all your fine periscoping during
Yes.
caching.
Yes.
So
Yes. Oh, it's like a window into the past. It's a moment in time. Moment in time. So no, we haven't seen each other because of COVID. So I haven't seen you in forever, but you've still been caching
yeah.
like crazy.
Yeah. I've actually I've set an all-time high for a year. So
Are you
but I've
kidding?
been
The
going out
COVID
a
year?
lot on my own.
We have like 400.
Yeah.
I have 400 this year.
I think I'm setting an
I
all-time
went over
low.
3,000.
How many?
I'm about 3,100.
3,100. How is your and this is, swear to God, I'm asking you this question. How do you have caches around you? Like, I don't have many around me. We have to travel far to go
I
cache.
don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
on the weekends before the family is up, I'll zip into Indiana and go pick up 40. So
oh
40.
my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, it's only a 35-minute drive to Indiana. So
That's crazy. Yeah, I guess for you. Yeah.
what else am I going to do?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's like Wisconsin for you, but there's nothing else really. There's no good clusters up in Wisconsin.
No, I've gotten all
anymore
the
either,
I've gotten all the
so.
clusters in Wisconsin. Yeah. Like anything close to the border,
Right.
I've gotten. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. All right. What do you got for me tonight? I know you've done a lot of stupid things in your day.
Yeah, it's funny because Jesse was asking. It's like I couldn't really think of anything stupid. That's probably because they all run together.
Mhm.
Yeah, but of course, I would have to say that if I had to really think hard, I'd say 4 out of every 5 stupid things I do is probably in a tree. So, yeah, I was actually I found it really quickly too. So I was doing a series of multis in the South Barrington, Hoffman Estates area, the Thanks Elvis multi series in Paul Douglas, the northeast side of Paul Douglas.
Mm-hmm.
GC 58 is actually the GC number. So this is all multis, and every stage of all 5, which I actually haven't done the last one, all 5 stages basically are all in trees. Some of them are reasonably easy to climb, some of them a little bit harder, nothing crazy. So I'm doing the final stage of the 4th one, which is the GC number I gave, and I had a bushwhack, and it's one of those that you're going to spend as much time you can until you find the damn thing, because it was such a crap-tastic bushwhack.
You ain't walking out without
leaving.
it, right? I'm not leaving.
I'm not leaving. Because I don't want to come back.
Of
That's
course,
the key.
yes.
I don't want to come back.
Of
So
course.
I'm not going to leave without the cash. So there's this reasonably large down tree. So it's probably like chest height. So it's probably 4 feet on the ground because it's a little propped up. So after searching all the time, I mean, I was probably out there 15, 20 minutes, and I look up, and the container is attached to some type of weed tree that, when it was last found 2 years prior to me, probably was high, but not brutal. It was a 3 terrain. I wasn't thinking it was going to be anything monstrous.
Sure.
But now this weed tree has 2 years of growth, and I can't get to it. And it's only about 1.5 to 2 inch diameter tree. So I jump up on this down tree, and I try to pull the tree down to get the cash down.
Right. Yeah, I was
to
going
me.
to say you couldn't pull it down.
It's just
right.
It's thick enough where you can't pull it down.
Hey now.
Right. And then what I tried to do then was climb this sapling type of tree, which then bends with all your weight in the tree, bends, but not to the point where you can put your feet down. So you can't get your feet on the ground. So essentially you're in this tree at about a 45-degree angle as it's leaning out over empty space. And then you have to take one hand off the tree to get the cap off,
right,
and the log out of the container. So you wrap your arms around this tree, and then take one hand off, pull the stuff out, and then figure out how to drop down to the tree that you were just standing on safely, so that you can sign in. And then you have to do it again. So
and not drop the container
and get the cap back on one-handed while dangling in a tree about 8 feet in the air. So this is one of those caches that, as much confidence as I have in my climbing ability, I kind of walked away from that, went, that is not a cache I should have been doing by myself. It was, not only was it stupid doing it the first time, but you had to do it a second time.
Right.
So,
right. Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
Nice.
that was definitely one of those. I would not, and the thing is that there's nothing around there, so you can't bring a ladder out to it.
Right.
Because there's nothing to prop it on.
Right. Sure.
So now I have no idea how anybody's going to get to that cache, because I'm sure the tree's grown more.
Is it still out?
It's still alive.
It's in Paul Douglas.
I'm the last finder.
Where is it? Can't be.
Northeast corner of Paul Douglas.
Paul, what? I didn't even know anything was. I thought I've had Paul Douglas cleared. I wonder if I have that cache. I thought I had Paul Douglas cleared. When's it? How old is the cache? That cache isn't ringing a bell.
It is.
Unless I made Cody.
Hold on, it is from 2014.
No, I was with Jesse. Unless I made Jesse climb it. I was with Jesse by then. 2014, right, Jess? I think I was with Jess by then. Jess, you're on mute.
You found it in 2015.
Yes.
With Cody Dog.
With Cody Dog, really? No Jesse?
Oh,
really?
Nope.
Wow.
You threw
That's who
Aaron
signed
up.
it then.
No Cody Dog.
Borg.
Wow. Okay, so here, guys, just to show you how much Wheels climbs trees, there was actually a term on the geocaching on the Chicago Geocaching podcast for Wheels falling out of trees. Do you remember what that term was called? Jesse or Wheels? Going old school here. Do you remember
Wait.
the term? Now looking at the glossary on the
For falling out of a tree?
Yep. What did you do when you fell out of a tree? Wheels, you
I
remember?
remember
No, I
a
landed on.
Shazam man.
Shazam?
Pulling a Shazam man
Pulling a Shazam man is
falling on your
on the
face.
tree. So falling out of a tree was called
Falling out
what?
of a tree.
Wasn't doing Dina.
No. Dude, it was you.
No, because I remember I fell.
It was
Because I fell on Dina.
Oh, it was a wheelie?
It was popping a wheelie. Good job. Popping a wheelie. Cody knew it. Popped a wheelie. Cody wrote it. If you like, you do it. I was in the tree and I totally popped a wheelie. You fell out the tree. Yes.
Right.
There you go. Thank you, Wheels.
That's pretty good.
You forgot about that?
All right, y'all take care.
It's been that long.
I forgot about that one.
It's
That
been
was awesome.
so. Again, lightning in a bottle, man. We'll talk to you soon, buddy. Be well. Be safe.
Cheers, man.
Talk
Bye.
to you. Bye. Popping a wheelie.
Wow.
Yes. So let me give you one of mine here. I'll tell the story. I've got a lot here. Walking across ice at night in a forest preserve. Me and Walter Grogan, we went for an FTF called GC22WCJ, the Tragedy of King Lear. That's what it was, Chad. And we went there about 9:30 at night-ish into the preserve. We had to park out of the preserve and flew for our way in. It was so cold that night. It was wintertime. And the water was all frozen over. Okay. And the cache was on a peninsula. So you had to literally walk all the way around the water to go get the cache. We're like, it's way too cold for that. I don't want to do that. So so we chose to walk across the ice. Okay. Now it wasn't like frozen. It was, I can't remember what month this was. Anybody might want, if anybody can check, there's a GC22WCJ. As we were walking, Chad, literally the water was coming up over the ice into our shoes. Like the ice, we heard cracking like underneath our feet, and water was slowly rising over above us. So, and we were, obviously in the middle of the woods by ourselves with ice cracking under our feet. Probably one of the stupidest things I've done while caching, because that was, needless to say, the worst part is we actually walked back on the ice. We didn't even go around on the way back. We're like, oh, we've done it once, we can do it again. I actually went back, but we survived. But that was probably the stupidest thing I've ever done. And moving along, we've got Joyful Nomad here out of California. Trudy and Ken, hello. All right, guys.
Hi, guys. We're great. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Fabulous. That was a great story. I hope you win.
Me? I can't win.
Yeah, that was a great story about the ice.
I'm the host. I can't win. I've just done a lot of stuff.
I know, but I vote for you anyway.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. You guys, have you guys won this contest?
Yes, we did one time.
Several times.
All right. So
Several times.
you won a couple times.
Every time we call.
All right. So you're going for
I thought he was snoring, but he's talking. What?
Yeah, so go ahead. I'm sorry.
There's a delay here. I'm sorry. We've done a lot of stupid things. This isn't extremely stupid, but it turned out so nicely. I wanted to share it.
Okay.
Outside the area where we live is farmland, and they have these 1.5 lane roads that are dirt on one side. And there's no place to turn around. So we had found a cache in our relatively new BMW i3.
Nice car.
And I started making a 6-point turn. And my tires went too far back, and we slid down in a ditch and high-centered.
No.
So we are out there trying to put wood underneath the tires, and a nice lady drives by, and she says, my husband can come back and pull you out. And so we said, oh, I think we can get it. She went someplace, and she came back, and she offered again, and we said, okay, that would be lovely. And they did. They pulled us out. We got to know them a little bit and found out that they owned a farm right on a busy road between Woodland and Davis. And we wound up putting a geocache on their farm.
Oh, you're kidding.
For our geo rallies, Chad, that we used to do.
Yep.
So that's how a trip to the farm was born, where you had to go listen to a radio transmitter to get the coordinates, and then you go to the farm and find the cache. It has lots of favorite points on it. It's a great cache, and we would never have been able to do that if I hadn't done something really stupid.
Wow, that's pretty amazing. Wow. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
It was a pretty serendipitous trip.
Absolutely. That
And
very much is.
Not the only time I've high centered the Beamer.
Was it your Beamer or was it your husband's Beamer?
It's my husband's Beamer, but he lets me drive because he can't drive anymore.
So he let you drive his Beamer and you put it into the field off the road?
I did. It just slid down so easy.
He loves you.
Didn't hit anything. There was no damage to it.
Oh, well, really? Oh, that's good. All right. Thank goodness for that. That's good. All right. Well, thank you so much for calling in. Good luck. Good luck. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, guys. We
Bye-bye.
appreciate you.
All right. Bye-bye. All right, Chad, give me another one. You got another one for me?
I was trying to find a trip to the farm. I think I've done that one. Sure. So there's a cache in Brazos Bend Park that's called BBS number 8 Cache with a View. And it was kind of so the Brazos Bend River kind of cuts its way through there, and there's a ravine that on one side where it's all been washed out, but you're kind of going down the edge here in the geo trail that went along there, went right up to the edge where it had started, where it had been collapsing, and you got about a 50-foot drop, and down to the base of it. And I was like, okay, I just need to be careful here. On the way back up, and it was to the right side of me on the way back up. All of a sudden, and I've got my hiking stick in one hand, and I'm planting it in the ground, but my right foot just started coming out from underneath me as the ground literally crumbled. I grab a tree, and that tree uprooted. And I'm starting to go back here. And if it was not for my hiking stick dug in and me grabbing and holding it to pull myself back, I would have wound up 50 feet down the ravine, no cell service where that was. And nobody really knew where I was. That was when I started letting my wife know exactly where I was caching.
Right? Yeah, that'd be smart. Or bring her with, like I do.
Well, she wouldn't have handled this. So this was Brazos Bend Extreme Series is what the BBES stood for, our endurance series, and this was about 10 caches that were pretty hellacious. So the trip was hellacious, I should say, the round trip. So they were good caches, though.
That's good. All right, it's about 9:16. We got about 10 minutes left, guys. You want to give us a call, 808-468-7924, 808-GOT-SWAGGER, call, or for free at callstudio.com/show/GCPC. We got one email emailed into us, Chad. Obviously, it's not in for the contest, but he won. I told him that. He's like, no, you can read it. Go ahead. So this is from Tech64. He was in the chat room a little earlier. He says, hello, first time writing in. I just wanted to say that the dumbest thing I've ever done geocaching is not telling my friend I had found the cache. This was my first few days of caching. This is 2018 when he was very new and he was only 13. And I told my friend I hadn't found it yet, even though I had just found the ammo can in the bushes. This cache was in a bush by a pond with a lot of ducks and geese nearby. On our way to this particular cache, we had watched a video in which someone found a poo-like container, and it looked very real. A poop container. After telling my
just remind me of kicking what I thought might have been a poo container, and it turned out to be fresh poo.
After telling my friend I hadn't found it yet, I was seeing if he could find it, as this was his first time caching. He proceeded to pick up a fistful of goose poop because he thought it was the cache. That's it. Just a funny and pretty stupid thing that happened. Thanks for making the show. So he let his friend pick up goose poop.
No, you poke it with a stick, or in my case, nudge it with your foot.
Or if you're my dog, you eat it. Is what you do.
No, she
Yeah.
likes the rabbit.
She likes the rabbit
That's
poop.
her
The best.
favorite.
That's the best. Yes. Jesse, what about you? You got another one for me?
All right, so I just thought of I thought of three. Well, I thought of two
go.
quick funny stories. One, I thought of it while Wheels was on the phone, and I would say that it was pretty stupid, except for the fact that I already knew that geocachers are good people, and that is the very first time that I ever met Wheels in person. I met him at night, hopped in his car, and went caching with him.
Yeah, but I sent you there.
Well, you knew that I was going, but that's what I'm saying is like in any other circumstance that would have been really stupid. But
Yes.
because, he was a geocacher and I knew Scott knew him and it was such a memorable, hilarious night. It was a great experience.
You hopped right in my car too.
I might have done that as well. And look where that got me.
First time we met, you hopped in my car.
Again, geocachers, good people. So then I thought of another stupid thing that I did. It was really stupid, not like dangerous stupid, but it was stupid. I climbed a tree and I found the cache, and it was a fake bird's nest with some fake eggs. And the cache was stuck in one of the fake eggs. And so I reached in and I picked up the egg and immediately realized I had made a big mistake because apparently it had just been maintained, like minutes before we got there, because it was fresh paint. They had just painted.
I got a picture of it. I got a picture of it somewhere.
Yeah, there is a picture of it somewhere. And so my hand, and I think
What are the odds?
Right, exactly. I think it might have even been on both hands. I don't know, but somehow I had wet, fresh, lots of paint all over my hands, and I had to get back in the car, like holding my hands up like this. And we went to, I think we drove to a Portillo's so I could go wash off my hands.
We absolutely went to Portillo's. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then I found the picture that I was looking for. So here is a stupid, dangerous story. The cache is called Roy's X Cache, and it is now archived. Thank goodness, because no one should be doing this. And if you go and look at the cache page, it is GC1V9EY. Go to the cache page and look at the images, and you will see exactly why it is pretty silly. Talk about a rickety ladder. And not only did I climb this rickety ladder, I climbed it at night in the pitch black dark and like 40-mile-an-hour gusting winds. And it was a bison at the top, and the threading on the bison was it wouldn't thread, and I could not get it closed. It would not close.
Show the
And
picture.
so I was stuck up there for like 5 minutes trying to get it closed. So here's
and I in chat I periscoped it the whole time.
Scott periscoped it. However, this was before, I think it was before you were able to save your periscope videos.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And so I got a screenshot of it. So let's see here. I have it on my Google Photos.
And I was being berated the entire time, saying, "How could you let your girlfriend climb that way? How come you're not climbing it?" I'm like, "I'm not stupid enough to climb that."
I wouldn't have let you. I mean, that ladder barely held me, and I was 20 pounds lighter than I am now.
Yeah.
So there's me, way up there, and you can't even tell how high that is here. Let's see.
The GC is GC1V9EY is the GC on that one.
Yeah.
I remember
Pretty
that
silly.
one. That was, we were in the middle of nowhere too. Like we were in like a dirt road.
We were in Let's
Middle of
see.
nowhere.
Where is that? Southern Illinois. Yeah, it was. It was one of our Southern Illinois trips.
Yeah. Good old Jess climbing the good rickety ladders for me. Yeah. Like a good girl. Yeah, good job. And you didn't freak out, shockingly. I thought for sure you were gonna like freak out at the top of that ladder. You were good.
Yeah, I like started to hyperventilate just a little, and then, I realized it was only like a broken arm or two if I fell. So
You wouldn't have, but you wouldn't have died. So I don't think-
no.
no, you wouldn't have died. All right, Jess. Let's bring in an old friend, Cody Dog. Hello, sir, Cody.
Hello.
Cody, to end to possibly end the calls. You better have a good one if you want to win this.
Oh no, it's not a good one. It's similar to Jesse's story.
It's similar to Jesse's
So
story.
it was June. Yeah, it was June 2011.
June 2011.
And I went for an FTF.
Oh God, this is
and in Palatine.
Yes.
And same story. This guy named Scott Burks rolls up, and we find this FTF, and same thing. I get in his car and we go cashing. I've never met this man before and didn't know anything about him. I was fresh to the geocaching community. I started in January.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And you were 16 years
just,
my junior too. You are. You're 16 years younger. Than
right.
me.
And I was just like, I'm like, all right.
Okay, I'll go with this old man.
Myself, I guess. And I was like,
see, I was gonna say I made you climb the tree for the FTF, which I also did. I made you climb the tree. But
absolutely.
I wouldn't climb it. And not when I had Cody there to climb it. I'm like, dude, get up there. You're like, I'm afraid. I'm like, get up there. Get up there. Climb
yeah,
the
I
tree.
think you did. You either gave me a boost or you had your step ladder.
I might have had my step ladder, I think.
Because that was an unclimbable tree as well.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Note to self: Scott Burks like to kidnap people. Yes, but then they become my friends, so it's good. It's okay. Then they become my friends,
right? And now you can't get rid of me,
right? So yes, so Cody Dog, stupidest thing, get in the car with cashers. Well done, sir. You're well done.
Yeah.
How are you?
Well worth it. It was well worth it. We've gone on a lot of ventures.
Yes.
We've done a lot of stupid things. Mostly where we had Leo encounters, but
Yeah, we've had
water
those.
on the bridge.
What was the one? Didn't you hide once from a Leo, right?
Oh yeah. That was fun as well. Yeah, you were. Where was that? Hoffman Estates.
Probably.
I think it was Hoffman Estates. Yeah, I think it was Hoffman Estates by Beverly. And I think we were just getting some quick caches, and I think I dove into the bushes, and we were both on the same page. Like, you just rolled with the punches with the police officer. I have no idea what you said, but it was something that you took a phone call. It was something, and then I'm just like sitting there. I'm like, I hope he doesn't say I'm in the bushes, because that's the last thing you want to do, is like hop out of the woods.
So I walk up to the cop. Cody dives into the bushes.
I could scare this shit out of him.
Yes. All right, Cody Dog. Have you gotten the Rona yet? Or are you still Rona free?
We're still Rona free, so I'm knocking on wood for that. I'm knocking on wood for that, because I do have to go to the office every day.
Remember, he works with Poop Chad. Poop. So.
Yes, and we all wear protective PPE and masks and all of the good stuff.
Damn it! Is it like garbage bags PPE, or is it the good stuff?
It's the good stuff.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be safe.
We don't like when the PPE gets limited and we get back ordered. That makes us not happy.
Yes, because it's no fun at work when you don't have the PPE.
Well,
Right, sir.
there's no work when you don't have the PPE.
All right, sir. Be well. We'll talk soon.
All right. You guys have a good night.
You too.
Bye.
Chad.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to tell one more. So I think I've told the story before. I read that story. Obviously, I've driven on numerous paths with my car, with my Cooper. I think the stupidest the stupidest time I've ever driven on the path was I was driving on the path and it was wintertime and I was on a path. I was literally by myself driving down a path and I'm like, oh shoot, I gotta turn around. Turned around, Chad, and I got stuck in the snow. In my Cooper, not on a road at all, on a walking path, and I got stuck in the snow, and I couldn't get out. It took me literally 50 minutes by myself between like rocking the car, like straight to try and get out because I had to like 12-point turn it to get out the car to get out of this thing.
And you don't want to be calling a tow truck.
I can't call a tow truck. I'm not even on a road.
I know. That's what I was saying. Is like, well, I've been in a vehicle where we weren't on a road, but we weren't also on a pedestrian path or anything. We were just
on a walking path in a preserve, dude.
Right. So I mean, you can get a tow truck just about anywhere.
I was so pissed.
But you didn't want to get a tow truck there.
No, I didn't want to. No, I was trying to attract attention to get the hell out as fast as possible because the smoke's coming up. Like think about it. Like when the I'm the best, Chad. Stupidest thing, Chad. The best. So we're in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Okay, it's Cody's there, and Jesse's driving. We're at Marquette University. Okay. So Jesse's like, oh, the cash is over here. She takes a left. And she's driving, and there's people all over the place. I go, Jess, this isn't a road. She was on the walk. She was in the middle of campus, Chad. On the walking path in the middle of campus. I'm like, Jess.
Now, hold on just a second. In my defense, I am looking at a map here right now. Because in my defense, on my map, the path, quote unquote, path, was labeled as a street. And so I turned. I'm looking on Google Maps. I'm sure I was using Waze at the time.
Yeah, probably, yeah. Chad, we're on the path at Marquette University, driving through, like, the courtyard. like the main strip of Marquette University. And she's like, it's telling me it's a road. It's telling me it's a road, is all she kept saying. I go, does this look like a road? There's people getting out of your way.
Yeah.
Like, what is this crazy girl doing?
It was right here. Wait. I don't think Google Maps has it labeled as a road. I swear my map had it labeled as a road, so I turned. I wanted to go that way.
You have a picture. You have a map of Marquette so you can show them the road. Your road.
I'm trying to find it. Wait. No, wait. I think it might have been this. I think this is labeled as a road. Wait.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
No, it wasn't that. It was this one right here. Wait, hold on.
What, the path you rode on? You drove on?
Yeah, hold on. Share screen.
And it was like a Saturday night, Chat. It was packed.
Oh, it was packed.
It wasn't like it was like.
But hey, you know what? We got the virtual.
Yeah, we're going.
So we were driving along right here on Wisconsin Avenue, and we needed to get like up here, and so I turned on this right here. It was labeled on my map as a road, and see, it's a road down here.
It's not a road.
It just wasn't a road up here.
Not a road. And in your defense, there was no do not enters or anything like that. In your defense, but
no, there was no curb. There was no. I just drove right on.
It's about a lane wide.
It was 2 lanes wide. We could have easily fit 2 cars on there. I mean, Scott could have drove his Mini next to me, and
no, it's a lane and a half at most. I'm looking at cars. Scroll up a little bit to the top, and you can look at the cars, and you can see the width of the cars compared to that road.
It's about a lane. Right?
But look, there's even street lights.
It's a one-way.
It's a crosswalk. It's a crosswalk.
Yeah, just drove down that. Yeah, my girl, love her.
That said, I've done that before, just not cashing. It's like, whoops.
Yeah. All right, so Chad.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. We've got Carrot Killer getting caught in the snow in the middle of nowhere. Jay Schultz, electric fence, wheels 00, hanging by a tree. by himself. Joyful Nomads drove off the road into a field for a 2-time winner, and Cody Dog getting in the car with me. That's I need a pen. All right, top 3, Chad.
Mm-hmm.
Give me your top 3.
Jeez. Let's go with electric fence.
Uh-huh.
What did Joyful Nomad do again?
Drove off the road into a field.
Yeah, that and getting in a car with you. That sounds dangerous. That sounds stupid.
All right. My 3 are getting electrocuted in front of your kids. I've got Wheels hanging in the tree by himself, and I've got Cody Dog getting in the car with me. So who's out? So Wheels is out.
Mm-hmm.
So all right, guys. For you guys at home, who's winning? Is it Jay Schultz getting electrocuted in front of your children, or is it Cody Dog getting in the car with me? Let's go, man. Who's gonna win this? It's me and Chad. So Chad. Okay, so Chad, for the record, my vote is getting electrocuted.
That's my vote too. So that was my first go-to.
Your first go-to with Jay Schultz getting electrocuted in front of his children.
Yeah.
All right, well there you go, Jay Schultz. Congratulations, buddy. You win the loose path tag. Jesse, you have his address for me and
Yes.
for Practical Geocaching. Thank you so much for sponsoring the show.
Yes.
All right, Jay Schultz, if you're still watching, congratulations, buddy. You won. I don't think he's won before, so I think that's brand new.
Still a new winner. Yeah.
I love the new winners, man. Still unfound 2-time winner of the elusive path tag. All right, guys. Chad, next week we've got November Cash or Coffee coming in.
Mm-hmm.
November Cash or Coffee. I can tell you about Chad. So get this. Now that we're talking about this, so I already set my second adventure lab already live. Jesse hasn't done it first yet.
John Hughes one.
I got to John Hughes one. We're going to talk about it next week, among other
Awesome.
things. I'll tell you all the points of interest you can see.
Awesome.
Yeah,
I'll have to do it virtually on air.
Yes, yeah. I did the what did I call it? The John Hughes movie locations tour is what it's called. 5 different places. I take you to I'll give you a hint. Take you to Ferris Bueller, 16 Candles, Home Alone, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, and come on, what is it?
Breakfast Club.
Breakfast Club. Thank you, Chad. Yes, and Breakfast Club. There you go.
So I can't skip that.
No, I got it. I tried to hit the big ones. Like I wanted to hit his main hits. I think those are his main hits, pretty much, right? I don't think I missed the main hit. So yeah. I took 2 days. Me and Shane went and did it one day. Me and Shane did a couple of them, my youngest, and then I went and hit the other 3 the next day, and just quickly, put it together on the easy to use Adventure Lab thing they have, their website they got. And
Awesome.
So, all right. So that's what's November Cash or Kosh for next week, guys. We can talk about that among other things. And congratulations to to Jay Schultz for the getting electrocuted in front of your children. I'm sure
they're happy that you were electrocuted.
They're nice and traumatized. Enjoy the therapy later in life. And next week, November Cash or Coffee, guys. So everybody, thanks for calling in. We really appreciate it. We always love it when you guys call in and share us with your tales. And the chat room was awesome too. Thank you guys so much. And all right, let's Jesse, did you already send Jim his stuff?
Done. My job is done.
Jesse's ready to get on the couch. She's like, I'm gonna go and get on the couch.
No, I'm gonna go work on my newest 2,000 piece jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah, she has a new jigsaw puzzle.
Have you counted the pieces to make sure they're all there?
No, but I'm making sure the dog doesn't get them yet.
It's the dog. We figured. It's the dog.
Yeah, you mentioned it.
Goddamn dog. All right, guys, let me close this show. Here we go. Where's my music? Oh, it's got to be. No, that's me. There we go. Please join us again every Wednesday night at 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central as we stream live on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and on our website, geocachingpodcast.com. The archive video versions of our podcast are available on our website or on our YouTube channel, and the audio versions are available on your favorite podcatcher. If you like the show, please head on over to Apple Podcasts and rate, review, and subscribe. We really appreciate it, and it really helps the show when you do. If you prefer to watch the show, make sure you click the subscribe or get notified buttons to know exactly when we go live. And hey, if you haven't already, please consider becoming a patron on our show. With tiers starting as low as $3, you get a ton of additional information, extra video, extra audio, only available to our patron members. Please head over to patreon.com today and subscribe. That's patreon.com/the Geocaching Podcast. Thanks once again to our sponsors, Cachly, Logwork, FTF Geocacher Magazine, the Backsuds Body Company, Practical Geocaching, Art and Crafted, and PathTags.com. Please visit our sponsors, and when you make a purchase, you tell them the GCPC sent you. That's all we got this week, so we'll see you next week, talking geocaching, taking your phone calls. In the meantime, be good, be safe, hug your loved ones. We will talk to you guys next week. Oh, we are clear. Oh, my goodness. All right, yeah, so, Chad, so I finished it. I put it up pretty quick, man. I knew what I wanted to do. I just had to, I took the time online to figure out, what was where and what would be the best ones to do in terms of like vicinity to make it so it's not a whole day trip.
Right.
You could do it in the morning. You do it in probably a couple hours, 2 or 3 hours.
That's good.
Yeah, it's not horrible. All right, that's about it though. I think. Right? We got anything else? Okay. All right, guys. We'll talk to you guys next week. No show this Saturday, right, Jess?
No, we got a show.
We do have a show this weekend.
We do have a show this Saturday.
We do have a show this Saturday.
Right. We didn't do one last Saturday. We did one on Halloween.
Okay.
Yes, we do have one.
Right. That's right, but we don't have the kids. Right. We don't have the kids. We do it.
We have one of three.
What?
We have one of three.
Yeah, on my kids. Sorry. Yes. That's right. Cam's gonna be here all weekend, right?
Yeah.
All right, guys.
I'm gonna take him to go see some trains.
Planes, trains, and automobiles.
All right, guys. We will see you on Saturday.
Oh.
So you all be safe. Bye-bye.